Hey friends, it's Sketchy. Today I wanted to draw Bing Dwen Dwen. He's the Chinese mascot for the 2022 Winter Olympics. And he's a really simple and adorable character. He looks like an egg. Seriously, he's a little bit wider on the top and narrower on the bottom. And his limbs are super simple. You can see that he's got little red dots for his hands or his little paws. He has this weird candy coated shell. Some kind of acrylic shell that is kind of a uniform for him. And he has this really cool little mask that is an oval shape. So everything seems to look like an egg. His face shape, his body shape, even his eyes, to an extent, look a little bit like an egg. So let's give it a shot. I've got a light blue pencil to rough in the basic shapes, and then I've got a black pencil to nail in all the little details. I'm gonna draw an action pose because him just standing there is kind of boring. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a big egg shape. Remember, you can draw really loosely, but basically I'm drawing a fat egg shape like this. So draw a big fat egg like that. I'm gonna divide this egg into half. I'm gonna draw a half like this, and then I'm gonna draw another half like this. These are the centers of this mass. It'll also help me to know where to put the nose, the mouth, and the eyes. His mask, I'll draw the mask first. The mask kind of starts up here, about halfway up here, and then just about right here. And it's gonna come right around this edge, and then it's gonna come right up to here. So we've marked the farthest points on the axis. So I'm gonna just kind of connect the dots now. Just want to make sure it looks like it's kind of like wrapping around this egg shape. Right here in the lower third, right on the center line, I'm gonna draw this little cute nose. And it's kind of like a flattened heart. Like that. And it's on this little oval that is his mouth, like this. So I'm gonna draw that really lightly, because we're really not going to draw any lines or hard lines on this shape. It just kind of helps me remember where his snout is. His mouth is right below his nose, and it's on that snout. So I'm gonna just kind of draw a line as if it was on the surface of this snout, and it's thicker in the middle. Like that. Isn't that neat? At the corners of the mouth is his eye. So I'm gonna draw a circle right here for his eye, and a slightly larger one over here. See how I need to make sure that this line helps me to know where this one goes. So that would be the bottom of his eye here, and it's slightly larger than this one. Let's see, is that slightly larger? Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so those are his eyes. Then he has these black shapes on his eyes. Comes really close to his snout here. Go from here, here. Let's draw this one first. Goes up and just kind of creates an egg shape around the eye. And it's closer here than it is here, so it's further away here. And then it goes lower than it is here. There we go. It's the same thing on this side. So narrower here and wider here. And then it's gonna be about like here and then down close to here. Now we just kind of like connect the dots. And that is cute. Let's draw a great big iris here, like he's looking up. He's concentrating, he's looking up. I'll draw the pupil right here. If I'm going too fast, don't worry. There's a pause button. Just hit the space bar or the pause and then catch up. You may need to rewind it a little bit, but that's okay. I'll keep going and you go at your own speed, okay? All right. So you've got the irises, the pupils. I always like to put in a highlight here. It helps me to know where not to draw the dark lines. Okay, let's draw his ears right across the top. I'm gonna draw this one ear. Just a really little bump. A black ear here. And then just opposite, if I were to draw a line straight through, this would show me the other ear. Okay, so now I got the two ears, and this ear is gonna kind of come down inside the body, and this ear is gonna be on the other side of his head. So we won't draw that part. This is on the inside of his body, his head, okay? Now his arm starts about right here, and I'm going to just create a U shape right here, and I'll keep that going all the way to here. There we go. And this end's gonna be like back. So you won't see his whole body, his whole arm. You'll just see his little hand here. He's got his elbow back. He's ready for action. And I'll make it really simple for his legs. I'm just gonna draw two little stubbies. One stubby here on this side of his body. And then this one, to make it look like he's running or something, I'm gonna draw a line here, but then I'm gonna overlap that line and make it about the same thickness here. Let's see if that looks like his knee is bent and his foot is behind his knee, like he's running. Does that look like he's running a little bit? Now let's draw the outside part of his mask. It's got a little thickness to it. So it comes up, thickness here, thickness here, thickness here, and then a little bit of thickness here. So I'm gonna connect the dots. Kind of following the echo of the inside line here. This is gonna go behind his hand. Okay, so let's lock it in with a black pencil. I usually draw lightly until my arm feels like, yep, it's got that range of motion. I'm gonna leave it lighter here, and I'm gonna darken down here. Give it a little bit of weight. His body comes down here. Now his arms, his legs, and his ears are all black. If I want smooth lines, I'll use my whole shoulder. Darkening the bottom part to make it look like there's thickness here. If I want some weight to it, I'll darken up the bottom here. And I can turn my page, my paper a little bit, to help me use the natural curve or arc of my hand to draw that in. part of the character is the line weight. And that adds interest, a lot of interest to the character. Otherwise it just looks like a tracing, and a tracing doesn't come alive. And I'm gonna draw around the highlight here and just kind of fill in the iris because he's got a dark iris. Now, one thing I kind of forgot was his shield. So let's draw a transparent looking shield. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw a line that just kind of like hit and miss, lost and found, all the way around. And do the same thing right there to kind of give it a shiny look. Just getting these little zigzaggy shapes to make it look like there's almost a reflection in there. And you can make it look like there's a reflection on his outfit just by drawing these little ziggity-zag lines along the contour. So there you have Bing Dwen Dwen, the 2022 Winter Olympics mascot from China. Hope you had fun drawing with me. Stay sketchy and see you later.